Hey, Tuatara Nation, as you can see, latest signing sitting alongside me, Tom Vodanovich needs not much of an introduction. Tommy, great to have you back, mate, for season 2025. Was it a tough decision to come to?
It's not a tough decision, man. We had such a good season last year. I think we, fell just short of what our goals were and what we wanted to do. Such a good group and good club. Yeah, the easiest decision I've made in a long time. So, looking forward to it.
How do you sort of cope with that kind of thing going through the free agency? It happens obviously every year, the way we run our league. In this part, you were highly sought after. I know quite a lot of clubs sort of chasing you. Is that something you sits pretty comfortable with you at this stage of your career now?
Yeah, I mean, there's always a busy period. It seems to be getting earlier and earlier nowadays as teams are trying to get together earlier. But yeah, no, I think it's just having chats with people. The good thing about the New Zealand League is you know everyone and everyone knows you, so it's pretty honest conversations and just figuring out what's best. I mean, obviously now my motivation is around family and situational based. So come back to Auckland and having a chance to run it back and hopefully get it done. Was but an easy decision and sort of makes those chats a bit easier, I think, when you sort of know where your heart's set.
Obviously, partnering up with a couple of guys you know pretty well. Your second player to be announced on the 25 roster alongside Rob Lowe. You obviously know Rob really well, played with him a fair bit, and obviously last year with the Tuatara. And Cam Glidden taking over as head coach. He was playing alongside you this time last year. How do you sort of see that fit for 2025?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of years of basketball in there between the two of them. Maybe not in the coaching realm, but I think, you're such a good group and such a good pair to have those two in the same building. I'm happy to be working alongside them and hopefully can, as a bit of an older group, we can bounce some ideas off each other and help push this thing to that championship this year.
How much do you guys sort of talk now? Obviously, you and Robbie, in the same city and you know Cam pretty well. I mean, is there a fair bit of dialogue back and forth now that you know what your future looks like?
No, there is. We've got a little group chat going and everything's sort of for firing ideas back and forth. But yeah, me and Robbie live on, unfortunately, Melbourne's ginormous, so we're about an hour away from each other, but we've been catching up. We're now enemies on opposite sides of the city, but we've just been catching up a lot, get our kids together and they're hanging out at playgrounds where we walk around and moan and about our sore bodies and rah-de-rah. But heaps of dialogue, and I guess now as we're sort of really building into this thing, there'll be much more dialogue, and we'll start figuring out what we're going to do to put the best foot forward this season.
Yeah, I know both of you are also sort of helping in terms of recruitment and putting word in with various players. So that's pretty cool, pretty exciting. Mate, just the other stuff going on in your basketball life. Obviously, you're midway through a season with Southeast Melbourne. Just come back from Tall Blacks in the Asia Cup qualifying. How was that experience, and how's Melbourne been so far for you?
Yeah, Melbourne's been great. The start, it's an awesome city to live in. And the family loves it. There's playgrounds on every corner, and the weather's starting to get, albeit quite hot. It's been beautiful lately. But yeah, club's good. Obviously had a bit of a rocky start, and now building in, starting to find some momentum, and hopefully can really turn it on the back end of the season. Asia, the qualifiers I just went on with Tall Blacks was great. Went to the Philippines and got pretty close to getting the job done there, but tough environment. 12,000 very passionate Filipino basketball fans in there. But they have great respect for us as a country and as a basketball team, and awesome place to play. And they're a talented team. But then, got to come home to Christchurch and get a win in front of our home fans, which was awesome. We had two young players debut down there, which is a pretty cool thing as an older guy to be a part of. And we got the job done, which is obviously good. Helps us qualify. We're now qualified for the Asia Cup, which is sometime next year. And it's been good. Yeah, good sort of season since I've left the Tuatara, but looking forward to getting back to Auckland already.
Yeah, mate, we're certainly looking forward to having you back here in a few months' time, mate. Go well through the Christmas period. Enjoy that with the family, and best of luck with Southeast for the rest of the campaign, mate. We look forward to seeing you back here, mate.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Dale. Appreciate it.